Welcome to Brindavan, a Parthasadi family Samarpanam to our beloved parents, a space for enjoying Vaishnava Sampradaya, Slokas, songs, Divyadesa Pasarams, and much more. Namaskar Uttama Bhagavatas. Dhanyosmi for joining us in our Vishnu Sahasranamam, Ayiram Namangal, Ayiram Gunangal series. Today we will enjoy the Arthanubhavam of Slokam 82. रामानुजदयापात्रं ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणं श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यं वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकं श्रीशैलेशदयापात्रं दीपत्यादिगुणात्मकं यतीन्द्रप्रवणं वन्दे रम्यजामातरं मुनिम्.
चतुर्मूर्तिश्चतुर्बाहुश्चतुर्व्यूहश्चतुर्गतिः चतुरात्मा चतुर्भावश्चतुर्वेदविदेकपात्.
The first nama in Slokam 82 is Chaturmurtihi. This whole Slokam is, every nama starts with Chatur. That is, yes, 4 types of qualities. Chaturmurtihi. Bhagavan has 4 murtis or 4 forms. In the Krishna Avataram, in the Vyuha Avataram, in Yadukulam, he was born as Balabhadra, Pradyumna, Aniruddha and Vasudeva. So that is the 4 avatars. In Rama Avataram, he manifested as Rama and his brothers, Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata and Shatrughna. So he is always 4 avatars or 4 murtis. Nama is Chatur Murtaye Namaha. Next we see Chatur Bahuhu. Bahu is shoulders. He has 4 shoulders or 4 arms for 4 shoulders. Bhagavan Paravadaseva was born to Devaki as Krishna with 4 arms and holding the Shankam, Chakram and all his weapons. When Devaki saw that, though she knew he was born like that to show Devaki that it was Sriman Narayana himself who was born. When Devaki, on seeing this, was astonished, and then she pleaded with Bhagavan that she should have a normal child or a child like any other human form with just 2 hands. And immediately Bhagavan listened to her request and withdrew 2 of his hands and appeared as a normal child as baby Krishna, which shows Bhagavan's Saulabhyam and Sausiliam and his love and affection for his bhaktas and how he heeds to their request. Nama is Chatur Bahave Namaha. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 11:46, similarly, Arjuna, after seeing the Vishwarupam and enjoying it, tells Krishna that he just wants to see him with just 4 arms. Okay? Not the 1,000 arms. He says, though you are the embodiment of all creation, I wish to see you just with 4 arms carrying the Ayiram. That is the Panchayidam. That is the Chankam, Chakram and wearing a crown. Kiritanam Gadinam Chakrahastam Ichchami Tvam Drashtum Aham Tataiva Tenaiva Rupena Chaturbhujena Sahasrabhavo Bhava Vishwamurte. He says, oh Vishwamurti, the 1,000-armed one, Sahasrabhaho, one with 1,000 shoulders, 1,000 arms. I wish to see you just with your crown and having the mace, the gada and the chakram, and that is the Sudarshana chakram in your hand. That is what I would like to see you. This is how Arjuna pleads with Lord Krishna after seeing his Vishwarupa. The third nama in Slokam 82 is Chatur Vyuhaha. There are 4 states of meditation. Jagrat, which is a wakeful state, when the person was meditating but he is awake. Then it is a Swapna, or the dreamful state. They are sitting and dreaming and meditating, dreaming of God. Sushupti is a deep sleep state, when somebody is deeply meditating. The last is the Turiya, or the Samadhi state, which is deeply meditative. In that stage, they do not realize what is happening around them. And accordingly, that is the final stage to reach Bhagavan. So accordingly one gets their results or the outcome. Bhagavan gives them either Indrapadam, Brahmapadam, Kaivalyam, and eventually for those in the Samadhi state they get moksha. The nama is Chatur Vyuhaya Namaha. Now we see the nama Chatur Gatihi. The pathway that leads to moksha has 4 goals. There are 4 ways to reach. One is dharma, means righteousness. One has to follow righteousness and do his duty and deals with moral values. Then artha. Artha means wealth, prosperity, and it deals with economic values. Then the kama. Kama means pleasure. It deals with psychological values. And moksha is the one who is seeking liberation. And it deals liberation, getting moksha, liberation from the cycle of birth and death. It deals with spiritual values. So these are the 4 pathways, the 4 gatis, or the Chaturgati. The nama is Chatur Gataye Namaha. The next nama we see is Chatur Atma. That is the 4 Atmas. An Atma has 4 different states of meditation. As we already saw, the Jagrat, or the wakeful state, the Swapna, the dream state, Sushupti, or the deep sleep state, and then the Turiya or Samadhi, which is deeply meditative. Accordingly, one who is doing the meditation gets Indrapadam, Brahmapadam, Kaivalyam, and Moksha. The nama is Chaturatmane Namaha. The next nama is Chatur Bhavaha. Bhavam is forms. He conducts the world with 4 different forms. Each of the 4 status of man, Jagrat, wakeful state, Swapna, dreamful state, Sushupti, deep state, and Turiya Samadhi, are further divided into 4 divisions: Vasudeva, Samkarshana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. So these are the 4 forms in which he creates the world and gives us the knowledge about the world. So the nama is Chatur Bhavaya Namaha. We can see Perumal with all the 4 states in Thiruvallikeni. Parthasarathi, Venkatakrishnan is the Perumal. You can see Parthasarathi Swami with Vedavalli Tayar and the 4 bhavas as Vasudeva, Samkarshana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. Thiruvallikeni is part of Chennai on the sea coast of Bay of Bengal. Chatur Vedavit is the next Nama. There are 4 Vedas. Even those who have studied the Vedas, like the Saptarishi, they know very little of his Vyuha and Vibhava Avtaram is known. Because knowledge about him is very vast and it is ocean-like and it is unending. So there is no way in which anybody knows everything about him. Even those the most knowledgeable and learned people know, who have studied the Vedas, also know very little about him. Ekapat is the last Nama in Slokam 82. Ekam is only single. He has a lot of much more undiminished power and attributes that he does not show or choose to invoke during his Vibhava Avatarams. In, say, like the Rama Avataram and the Krishna Avataram, he shows a very small part of himself in his Avatarams. But he has much, much more, and his power is so expansive that even using a small part of it will bring in so much of changes. And that minuscule is more than enough for him to show his power, so that the power that he has still remains undiminished. Like if we take a drop of water from the ocean, it doesn't make a change in the ocean. Similarly, Bhagavan's showing his small power does not change his original power or the whole power that he has. Nama is Ekapate Namaha. To summarize Slokam 82, in Krishna Avataram, that is the Vyuha Avataram, he was born in Yadukulam in 4 forms, in Chaturmurti: Balabhadra, Pradyumna, Aniruddha and Vasudeva. In Rama Avataram, he manifested as Rama and his 4 brothers, Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata and Shatrughna. In the Krishna Avataram, Bhagavan Paravasudeva was born to Devaki as Krishna with 4 arms. On seeing the little child, baby Krishna with 4 arms, Devaki knew it was Sriman Narayana who was born, but she requested and she pleaded to him that he withdrew 2 of his hands, as she wanted to have just a normal human as a baby. And immediately Bhagavan did so and withdrew 2 of his hands. The 4 states of meditation are Jagrat, wakeful state; Swapna, dreamful state; Shushupti, or a deep sleep state; and Turya or Samadhi, which is a deep meditative state. And according to the state one reaches, Bhagavan gives them Indrapadam, Brahmapadam, Kaivalyam and Moksha. So those who go to the Samadhi state get Moksha. The pathway or the 4 goals to reach Moksha is Dharma, to follow the path of righteousness; Artha, that is to enjoy the economic activities of the world, and also enjoy the Kama or the psychological happiness. And then eventually we get Moksha. As I already said, he gives the outcome according to the status of one's meditation, whether it's a Jagrat or wakeful state, Swapna or dreamful state, Sushupti or deep sleep state, or Turya, one goes to Samadhi eventually to get Moksha. He conducts the world with 4 forms. Each of the 4 status, as we said, the Jagrat the Swapna, Sushupti and the Turiya Samadhi, are further divided into 4 different forms, 4 different divisions, which he gives us in 4 forms. Vasudeva, Samkarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha are the 4 forms in which he creates the world and gives the knowledge. Bhagavan is seen in this form in Parthasarathi temple, Venkatakrishnan, in Tirallikeni, in near Chennai. It is one of the Divyadesams sung by the Alvars. The vast ocean-like knowledge about him is never known to even the ones who have studied the Vedas, like the rishis. Very little is known in his Vyuha and Vibhava Avataram, and the knowledge is not given even to those who study the Vedas, because it is very vast about it. He is vast and he is not possible for anyone to know about him completely. What we know is a very small droplet or a minuscule of his whole knowledge. He shows a small part of himself in his incarnations with us. He has much more undiminished power. His power is so expansive. It is again like a drop of water in the vast ocean, and that is what he invokes during his avatars. But his whole power, he does not have to invoke that. Even that small little power is more than enough for him to. So his use of his power at any time never changes the power or he has. So his power is really undiminished even when he invokes very little of it. This brings us to the end of Slokam 82. See you all in 83. Dhanyosmi for joining.